Let's see implementation of virtualization. Virtualization is to create a virtual version of a device or resource such as a server, storage device, network, or even an operating system where the framework divides the resource into one or more execution environments. Virtualization is associated with number of computing like storage virtualization, which is nothing but a group of multiple network storage devices into what appears to be a single storage unit. Server virtualization is the partitioning of physical server into smaller virtual servers. Network virtualization is using network resources through a logical segmentation of a single physical network. Operating system level virtualization is a type of server virtualization technology which works at the operating system layer. And application virtualization is a software technology that encapsulates computer programs from the underlying operating system on which they are executed. Let us see how to implement virtualization. For implementation of virtualization, we need to take help of a software called as VirtualBox. VirtualBox is a cross-platform virtualization application which installs on existing computers operating systems like Windows, Mac, Linux or Solaris. It extends the capabilities of your existing computer so that it can run multiple operating systems at the same time without rebooting to switch to another operating system. One can install and run as many as virtual machines. The only practical limit is the disk storage capacity and the memory capacity of your machine. VirtualBox is very simple to understand and implement and is also very powerful. Now see what are terminologies related to virtualization. The first term associated is host operating system. This is the operating system of physical computer on which VirtualBox was installed. Guest operating system is the term associated with operating system that is running inside the virtual machine. Virtual machine is the special environment that VirtualBox creates for the guest operating system while it is running. Guest additions refers to the special software package which are shipped with VirtualBox and designed to be installed inside a virtual machine to improve performance of the guest operating system and to add extra features to the guest operating system. See what are VirtualBox installation steps. To install VirtualBox, we have to download VirtualBox setup file through the website www.virtualbox.org. Once you have downloaded the setup file, go to the location wherever you have downloaded the exe file and execute it or run the setup. Then navigate through the installation steps and click on finish, which will complete the VirtualBox installation steps. Once you have installed VirtualBox, then open it so that we can create virtual machines onto it. So after opening the VirtualBox, you will see a screen like this. Through that we can create virtual machine. So for creating new virtual machine, we have to click on this option, blue option named new. Just click on this button and it will ask you for various options. To create the virtual machine, you have to give the specifications of your virtual machines. Now see what are these specifications. First is the name and operating system. You have to choose descriptive name and destination folder of the new virtual machine and select the type of operating system which you want to install as guest OS. Then select the amount of memory that you are going to allocate for your virtual machine. It depends on which type of operating system guest OS you want to install. Accordingly 2 GB 4 GB RAM is okay. Then next is creating a virtual disk. This is the hard disk which is used by the virtual machine. Next is which type of hard disk file you want to create. By default, it is VirtualBox disk image file. Then next is the storage on physical hard disk. For this storage on physical hard disk, two options are given. One is fixed size and another one is dynamic size. It's up to the user which one to be selected. Then file location and size. Next step is to choose the location where you would like to store your virtual hard disk file. So choose the location and choose the size. Normally 10 GB hard disk size is sufficient. After creating the virtual machine, it will show you a screen like this, and whatever virtual machine name you have given, it will appear in this pane. Okay, so on this screen you will see two different virtual machines installed over there. Well, one with name Xubuntu and another with name Ubuntu. Now currently selected virtual machine is this, so here all the information related to this virtual machine is there. Now after creating virtual machine, our next step is to install guest operating system onto this virtual machine. For installing guest operating system onto the virtual machine, you have to take help of this green arrow mark which will start your virtual machine. So on the screen, just you have to click on this start button. Once you click on the start button, it will ask you about the startup disk of your guest operating system, and a window like this comes over there. We have to select startup disk. For selecting startup disk, you have to click on this folder icon. Once you click on this folder icon, it will show this window, optical disk selector. From this, you have to choose this add button. Click on this add button. Once you click on this add button, it will browse the computer. From your computer, you have to choose the ISO image file of operating system which you want to install as guest operating system. So here I would like to install Xubuntu 20.04 operating system. Therefore, I have chosen this path. After choosing this path, here you have to select it and click on choose button. Once you click on choose button, installation get started. You have to go through all installation steps of your guest operating system. It depends which type of operating system you are installing. Accordingly, installation steps are different. But normal steps are you have to install the particular operating system, give virtual machine name and username, password. Just follow all these steps. Once you have installed guest operating system, then you have to open the guest OS. Now I have installed Xubuntu 20.04 operating system, and this is the user interface of this guest OS. Okay, so this is how we can implement para virtualization from adding guest operating system to a new virtual machine on Windows operating system computer. Okay, now come to next part. Once you have installed guest operating system, now we have to use application virtualization. Through application virtualization, you are going to execute some software or application software which is window based, and you are going to execute it onto Ubuntu. So for that, we have to open your guest operating system, open the terminal emulator, and here you have to follow the steps of Wine installation. I would like to install Wine 5.0 version. Therefore, first I will download Wine 5.0, then I will follow the steps for installation. Okay, now see, for this we have to first download Wine 5.0 software. I am using wget command to download it from the repository in the form of a tar file. Once I have downloaded it, then I will extract that file. I will switch to the directory wherever I have extracted Wine software. Then I will configure it by just using the command sudo ./configure. Then install it by using sudo make && make install, which will complete the process of installation of Wine 5.0 software. Once you have installed Wine, our next step is to execute some Windows based application on Ubuntu through this Wine software. For that you need to download any executable file of application software. Let's try it with VLC Media Player, which can be executable on Windows. Already I have downloaded that file. Then you have to open that particular application software. For that we have to write down the command as wine and file name. Now this is vlc.exe. It is executable file on Windows, but I am opening this on Ubuntu through this application Wine. Once I have written this, it can execute that particular application. Now see how to actually execute it. So this is my guest OS terminal window. I have downloaded two different window based application softwares like Notepad and VLC Media Player. I have switched to that directory, downloads directory, where I have downloaded these two exe files already. And to open VLC Media Player, I have given command wine VLC file name. Whatever I have downloaded, the same file name you have to write with. Then if you click enter over here, then it will start executing or running the setup file. It will complete the setup, then you will get message like completing VLC Media Player setup, run VLC Media Player. Then you have to just click finish on this, and then it will open VLC Media Player application on your Ubuntu screen. You can take help of this VLC Media Player for running different video or audio files. This is how we have first installed VirtualBox, then created one virtual machine, added guest operating system onto it, then installed Wine software onto the guest operating system and executed VLC Media Player on Xubuntu, which is window based application software. So this is how we can implement para virtualization and application virtualization. Thank you.